This podcast is sponsored by PayPal. Let's take a moment to chat about Black Friday. Or should I say Stack Friday? When you use the PayPal app, you can stack deals on top of deals. In the PayPal app, you've got access to tons of savable cashback offers you can stack with Black Friday deals from your favorite brands. Just check out with PayPal when you shop online. Turn Black Friday into Stack Friday with PayPal. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Check offers in the app for details. Cashback earned as points redeemable for cash and other options. Terms and exclusions apply.
The all-electric Chevy Equinox EV combines everything you need when you're ready to go EV. Starting at $34,995, the 2025 Equinox EV-LT gives you an impressive balance of all-electric range, safety features for peace of mind, and effortless technology, including the 17.7-inch diagonal display screen, all at a price you'll love. The Chevy Equinox EV is the fun-to-drive, all-electric SUV that gives you what you need to do exactly what you want. The manufacturer's suggested retail price excludes tax, title, license, dealer fees, and optional equipment. Dealer sets final price. To learn more, visit Chevy.com/Equinox EV.
Be merry, be bright, be love this holiday season with sparkling holiday gifts from Pandora Jewelry. Bring the sparkle to Black Friday with Pandora Jewelry. From November 16th through December 3rd, receive 30% off store-wide. Hand-picked and ready to wrap, wear, and love. Select from a wide range of possibilities for personalization. From festive charms with vibrant pops of color, shimmering rings and earrings designed to dazzle, to radiant bracelets and necklaces shining in a mix of luminous metals. Pandora has something special for everyone on your holiday list. Shop Pandora Jewelry today and save 30% off. Some exclusions apply.
This is Jana Kramer from Wine Down with Jana Kramer. This podcast is brought to you by Kim Crawford Wines. As the leaves turn and the air gets cooler, Kim Crawford invites you to take a breather and enjoy the beauty of fall. Whether you're carving pumpkins, planning a cozy night in, or just taking a moment to appreciate the season, take your time to savor amazing with a chilled glass of New Zealand's finest. Experience your own golden hour with Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. Visit KimCrawfordWines.com to learn more and find Kim Crawford wine near you. Savor amazing. For those 21 and over, please savor responsibly. Constellation Imports, Rutherford, California.
Can Botox, onabotulinum toxin A, help if I have chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more?
Botox prevents headaches in adults with chronic migraine. It's not approved for adults with migraine who have 14 or fewer headache days a month. It's the #1 prescribed branded chronic migraine treatment.
Prescription Botox is injected by your doctor. Effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Side effects may include allergic reactions, neck and injection site pain, fatigue, and headache. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Don't receive Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, including ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Ask your doctor and visit BotoxChronicMigraine.com or call 1-800-44-BOTOX to learn more.
Hey, this is Ashton. I accidentally deleted all the other podcast intros that we recorded, so this is me making up for it. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
They say it's the most terrifying, dangerous game on Earth.
Whoa, what are we talking about?
What?
Too graphic and horrifying for cable TV, but we're going to play it today to start the show.
What?
It's called What's Inside Brooke's Purse.
Oh, no, Jeff.
That is scary.
Do you want me to go get it?
Go grab your purse really quick, and I just want to issue a warning. If you have any small children listening in the car right now, be warned, they will never be able to unhear what is about to come out on this show. Oh my, is that your purse?
You know,
Some people will call it a tote bag. I call it a purse.
It looks like one of those baskets that you put next to your couch that you store the blankets in.
It does.
Who's going to go first?
Here we go. Let's do this.
God.
Time to find out what's inside Brooke's purse. Today, the category is expired rewards cards.
Oh, my God.
All right, Brooke, we're going to open it up and see which ones you have in there. Show me Kohl's cash.
It's going to take a while.
Does this count? This is something I need to return to Ulta that I haven't yet because it was the
Oh my
wrong
God.
brow color.
I was going to say, show me unused Ulta Beauty gift card.
Oh, wait.
Oh, no, this is a
lanyard?
A lanyard from a job I did for charity.
job you did?
I found candy.
Hey,
Wow.
That's a brick of chocolate.
Yeah.
What about a 25% coupon to the dress barn?
I got hairspray.
Wow. You can fit hairspray in there.
Not
That's
a travel
impressive.
size bottle.
Why is there a whole can of
Socks. Children's socks.
No,
maybe.
those are mine.
Oh.
They're fresh.
Okay, I think we're done looking inside Brooke's
This
purse.
is literally a suitcase.
It's going to take 40 minutes to unpack it.
But look how cute these earrings are that I found at the bottom.
Okay.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think we're done.
You have a Claire's in
interesting.
there?
We've disappointed
literally.
everybody.
Empty bag.
That looks like.
You have a bag in your bag?
Drug dealer? What is,
That's what I was gonna say.
It's a tiny dime
Is that
bag.
a
What
bread
is that?
bag or English muffins?
English, it used to be
Oh
English.
my
Ew!
God.
A bag of old English muffins. All right. Yikes.
Cornmeal everywhere.
That was horrifying.
How
No, Brooke,
white
stop
is
it.
Brooke?
Stop it. That's enough.
Gosh.
We're just going to move on to the only game that's more horrifying. The shock collar question of the day.
I think Brooke's a magician.
Yeah, we're going to send it
Pulling
over
things out of a bag.
to the man who was personally victimized by the stuff coming out of Brooke's purse, Digital Jake. Jake, tell us what we're
Hold
doing.
on, we got to pull Jake out of her bag
Yeah.
first.
Sorry, just got
Oh, there he is. Now he's here.
At least twice a week, I have a recurring nightmare that causes me to jolt awake in the middle of the night, screaming, drenched in sweat.
Oh, no.
Jake.
I haven't been able to decipher what it means or why I'm even dreaming this, but in it, I'm stuck in a tiny room with 4 idiots, asking them weird questions and electrocuting them with dog shock collars.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
The only saving grace is when I do wake up, I remember it's only a dream and I don't have to do it in real life.
Oh boy.
Yikes.
I've been having that nightmare since I was a child, but mine are apparently different than most kids because a new survey asked 1,000 people to name something little kids have nightmares about. And I'll tell you, number 5 on the list was the dark.
Oh,
Dark.
well,
Okay.
that's simple. Come on, kids, step it up.
Okay.
You'll need to give me the rest of
Step it
the
up.
answers
Step up your nightmares.
in a night terror edition of Unglued Family Feud. We'll start with the man who dreams only in eggplant emoji form. That's Jeffrey.
Okay.
Jeffrey, tell me something little kids have nightmares about.
After hearing this, you're going to have nightmares about what's in Brooke's purse. But
Yeah, seriously.
I know growing up, I had pretty strict parents. And so I was always worried about failing and disappointing them. And that can manifest itself in your dreams when you go to bed.
And also your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's detrimental to your whole life. Like, I had nightmares where I got rejected from Yale and had to go to Dartmouth instead.
Oh, not another Ivy League college.
So,
Yeah.
show me.
Beta IDs.
I know. Show me nightmares about having to settle for your safety school for $700.
Dartmouth is
You're
your
never going to get the first guess.
I didn't even get into Dartmouth, by the way.
Safety school emails is not something that little kids have nightmares about,
Did you
surprisingly.
apply to Dartmouth?
Of course I did.
Yikes.
Okay.
Alexis,
Nightmares.
something little kids have nightmares about.
Like, what do you have nightmares
Yeah, I was
about?
gonna say. So I still will not hang like any of my body parts off the bed in case there's like a monster under my bed.
Yeah.
You know, or it's
That's
like if your
legit.
feet are off, they'll grab
Yeah,
it or
yeah.
something.
Your foot.
Or they're in your closet and stuff. I don't know. Monsters can be anywhere. So I'm gonna go with monsters, Jake.
It's good to know. It's a good rule of thumb. Monsters can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Monsters, by far, number 1 on the list.
That was the first thing I thought.
Alexis is safe. We're going over to Jose now.
I've always had very weird dreams and nightmares.
Okay.
But
let's get to
I've
'em.
always gone to the first one when you're naked in class.
That's considered a bad dream for you?
Depends.
Oh.
It's how Jeffrey was going to get into Dartmouth.
So I think naked in class, Jake.
Naked as a
Naked
child.
in class is not on my list.
Oh, okay.
So one thing I was scared of was that I was certain there was a mountain lion always at the top of our stairs
Whoa.
that would like jump at the same time I was running down, and then just as I
it's
turned the
chasing
corner,
you.
it would land on its face.
Wow.
I was also scared of alligators, and I know my sister was scared of wolves.
A lot of animals.
I'm gonna go with scary
Spiders?
spiders.
Oh, that's it.
Going spiders,
That's
Jake.
gotta be
Spiders, number 2 on the list.
Thank you, Alexis.
All right.
Alexis and Brooke are safe. We're back to Jeffrey. Name something little kids have nightmares about.
They're afraid of global warming.
Oh, dying alone.
Dying alone. Not on my list. I'm sorry.
Good guess, though.
Okay.
Not dying alone, but
What
you know
about-
what I've had dreams about is like your parents abandoning you, like you being lost somewhere.
Oh, I used to have a dream that my parents were taken away in chains.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
and I was on an island and I couldn't help them.
So can I just say you're on
Wow. Yeah, it was a reoccurring dream. It was tropical.
Yeah.
I think
at
I was
least.
some sort of queen in
Yeah.
the dream.
Okay, I'm gonna go with just being lost, Jake.
Getting lost. Number 4 on the list.
These are hard.
Number 1 answer was monsters. Alexis said that. Brooke finally got spiders. That was number 2. Number 3 was said in the room, fire.
Okay.
Fire was on the list. Number 4, getting left behind or getting lost or abandoned. And I told you at the beginning, number 5 was the dark.
All right.
yeah.
Well, I am about to get shocked again because I didn't get it right. Somebody wanted to hear Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney Spears.
Yes.
Yay.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe.
Your childlike scream.
There it is. That's your shot collar question of the day. Got your phone tab coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Don't you love that feeling when you can't stop thinking about somebody all day long?
Yeah.
And every time they pop into your head, you just smile and giggle gently into your hand in the middle of your work meeting.
Wait. That's kind of weird, Jeff.
Thinking of them.
Okay, I know, but you can
Don't
just smile.
Can I just say, don't ever giggle again. Don't do it. No.
Just in the corner of a
That
work
is
meeting, like,
no
I'm
longer
thinking of somebody.
It's no longer allowed. That is so creepy.
It's like when Elmo gets a crush.
I know Brooke's been snickering and snorting over at her desk all morning long, so
Brooke's
I wonder
crushing.
who's been tickling her brain today. We might find out when we go around the room and ask what's on your mind.
I hope it's her husband.
No, I do not. No. So cute. I told you don't do
It's
that.
coming up. You know, Betty White, who was one of Brooke's most hated celebrity rivals, she used to say,
Love her.
the older you get, the better you get,
Yeah.
unless you're a banana.
Oh.
So
Cute old Betty.
let's not be bananas this
All
morning
right.
during a brand new What's on Your Mind, where we go around the room telling everybody what we've been thinking about. Starting things off with Betty White's lifelong nemesis, Brooke Fox. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Oh my God. So this past weekend, I went to a super fancy resort in Napa Valley. Okay.
Of course you did.
Oh my God. And I embarrassed the crap out of myself.
No.
That
You guys,
girl.
First, we show up, and this is just at check-in. They offer us a welcome wine. So I'm like,
A whole bottle?
well, no, just a glass, unfortunately, Jeff.
boo.
But
Still, these winers is probably
Yeah.
a $50 glass of wine.
so I'm like, yeah, I want
Yeah.
that. She hands it to me, and then she asks for my credit card. I haven't even taken a sip of this wine yet. And I immediately go to get my credit card and then knock the glass of wine. Oh no! Not just all over her computer.
No.
Like on the credit card machine, I mean everywhere. So then I'm like profusely apologizing. She's trying to pretend like it's okay. Then they
my gosh.
stupidly give me another glass, right? But then I take a sip and the glass is dirty. It has somebody's like lipstick still on the rim, like really thick.
That
and
is
so
gross.
in
Don't
my
complain.
head, I'm
Don't
like,
complain.
you can't.
Absolutely say something.
No. No,
you
You
don't.
paid for an
Oh, I said
experience.
something.
Yeah.
The
I
free
said-
wine?
I said, I'm so sorry, but this glass is dirty. It has lipstick. I'm not wearing lipstick. And they're uncomfortable now. And I go, but look, now we're even. Even Steven.
Oh, too soon. You
What?
don't make the joke.
You knocked the wine onto her computer.
They're like, ma'am, destroying property is different than a lipstick stain.
Guys, and then we go to a yoga class, and it ends up just me, my best friend, and this other woman, and then this teacher who's like very quiet.
Like
and
a
everything's
yoga
happening.
instructor, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we're in the middle of the class, and my back suctions to the mat.
Oh, God.
And it makes it sound like I let rip the biggest.
Yeah.
And And instead of handling it like a mature adult, I immediately whispered to my friend, it was my back. It was my back. And then we can't stop laughing.
Are you officially banned from Napa Valley now?
Yeah.
It's the whole valley.
So if anyone has any other vacation, recommendations.
Wine spots.
Yeah, Idaho wineries for you.
There you go.
So embarrassing.
Jose, what's been on your mind?
Well, as it happens periodically, a random girl hit me up on Instagram. Of
course.
And I get a lot of them that are just like, hi, what's up? So then I'm like, all right, let me look at the picture. And this girl looks like a beauty queen.
So you're trying to figure out if it's a bot or not
Immediately
right now?
you're on my page, Brooke. And so I'm like, it's definitely a bot. When you can ask for my credit card or some Bitcoin crypto pitch, whatever.
Because you'll pay it.
Yeah.
Because
I'm looking to
just cut to it.
Right.
So anyway, we start chatting.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what do you do?
Why do you chat with them?
She's like,
always do this.
I'm a model and I sell yachts in Beverly Hills. I'm like, okay, you are a bot 1,000%.
Right.
But we keep talking and then we keep talking. And I'm like, this bot is really good at holding a conversation.
You're starting to fall in love with the bot?
Yes. So then I'm like, okay, this is it. FaceTime me. Video call me right now for 10 seconds. Yeah. Not expecting anything.
And you give him the phone number?
Yeah, you give him the number?
She calls me. We FaceTime. She is 1,000% real.
No.
I swear on everything. I had no idea.
She's still a criminal trying to get your background information.
we ended up laughing and connecting. We've been texting daily now.
Wow.
So Jose might actually be in love for real?
I don't know about love, but someone actually, a real human woman likes me.
Okay.
Now that's the shocker.
That's crazy.
We haven't seen her in real life yet.
I know you guys won't believe it, but until she walks in the studio.
Yeah.
But
I'm still
believe it.
skeptical.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. I believe it. I was for a while,
that's
too.
cute.
Something might be there.
Yeah.
Alexis, what's been on your mind?
I mean, you guys know, but for our listeners who might not, it's like I'd consider myself a pretty basic sports girl when it comes to supporting teams,
Yeah,
like,
basic is a generous word.
Yeah.
for your
You
knowledge.
much more basic.
You mean if the sweatshirt's cute, you'll wear it?
Yeah. And I'll go, I like to watch
fine.
sometimes, but I don't really remember a lot about, actually the plays and stuff.
No.
Or the players.
And the players.
But as
or
long
anything.
as we're like, Alexis, root for this team, then you're like, cool, I'm down.
And so I recently went to an NFL game, and this guy next to me, middle-aged man, looks at me and he goes, "Wow, it is so good to see a real fan in these seats for once." Because I'm in a hat and a sweatshirt, and I am already in the gear.
Because if you're going to get a cute Insta pic, you know how to do that.
I got to look the part.
Little do they know you have several NFL different
I don't even know
sweaters.
where I am. I'm all right.
He thinks you're
And
a real
he
fan.
says that to me, and then continues to bond over the game with me the entire time.
That's so cute.
No, it'd be cute if I knew when to cheer, Brooke. I know what's happening. And then he's asking who my favorite players are.
Yeah.
And anyways, I had to live a lie for the entire game.
How'd it feel to be a true fan?
I didn't really like it. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
I think
for you.
bandwagon's more my game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. That's good
Thanks
to
for
know.
trying.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
So, writing my song last week, I get a call from my mom.
Okay.
And I'm busy, I'm focused, so I hit ignore.
Okay,
But-
which is typical.
Very standard, but she immediately calls back. And that's
Uh-oh.
how I know, this might be serious.
Right. You always think it's an emergency.
So I pick
would
it up,
too.
and she goes,
Jeffrey, on your birthday, did you get a $20 Amazon gift card in your email from Aunt Melody?
What?
and I'm like, I don't know, Mom.
Yeah, I haven't. You don't check your email.
I don't know to check my email. I'm writing my song right now.
Yeah, you're busy.
Well, Melody says you never wrote her back about it, so can you check your email if it's in there?
That is rude of you.
Just
Yeah,
real
Jeff.
quick.
I'm like, fine. I open my email.
And?
No, there's no gift card in the inbox.
Okay.
But my mom goes,
See, Melody, he didn't get it.
Oh,
Talk to
they're
him.
together. They're together. Oh, God.
no, they're not together. She's got my aunt on another phone on speaker. And she's now holding the phones up to each other.
So your mom.
No.
And my Aunt Melody is already annoyed. Like, you know what? If you got it, fine. If you don't, it's okay.
So wait, this is just two phones? It's not even like she's three-way calling?
No, it's two phones talking to each other. So awkward. Then my grandma chimes in.
Oh, wait.
She's on a third phone.
How?
Jeffrey, did you check your spam folder? I just learned about spam. Sometimes the electronic mailman puts it in there.
No.
This is why I don't answer the phone, though, or check emails or talk to anybody else.
It's a setup.
They're always trying to blindside me. Text
in the
in
middle of work, too.
78592. Tell us what's been on your mind. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
We just shared what's been on our minds and got the listeners texting in at 78592 telling us what's been on theirs. Like this one says, what's on my mind? How Alexis is beautiful.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you are. That's nice.
I'm waiting for the butt. Is that it?
That was it?
Oh, wow. Thank you.
I think they're probably waiting for the butt, too, if we're being honest.
Oh, come on.
Another text says, listening to your show makes my daily commute from Georgia to Florida awesome. I love y'all.
Yay! Oh, my God. Is that Georgia-Florida line texting in?
The whole band. And one more says, mass speaker confession. A one-night stand lost his wallet in my apartment, and I found it weeks later. Somehow tossed on top of my kitchen cabinets, and I never gave it back. Took the cash and tossed the rest into the dumpster. And not my best moment.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was his best moment that night either.
I think they're good. Keep your text coming in, 78592.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I think a good, healthy reminder is that not every cute couple you see online or even in person are always as happy as they want it to seem.
Oh, yeah. I feel like
course.
the cuter they look online, probably the worse it is in real life.
Like
sometimes they try hard.
When you spot two lovebirds kissing in a park, just think maybe one of them ate a bunch of garlic that day.
Ew!
What's that kiss like now?
No.
Or when you see a couple out on a romantic dinner date. Don't forget about the 2-hour fight they had right before about which restaurant they should go to. You know that happened.
Yeah.
Or when you see two lovers frolicking together on a beach.
Aww.
And think about how she asked him to put sunscreen on her back, but he was staring at another girl wearing a two-piece. So he missed a spot on her neck, and tomorrow she's going to have a nasty burn, and she's going to have to skip the banana boat.
Not the banana boat.
Is that why my husband misses spots on my back?
Okay, I've said too much. I may have said too much. Anyway, it can feel nice, though, to give yourself a little romantic reality check.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we're going to do in our next segment, where we remind you that, sure, people are hooking up, but it's not with their significant other. It's a brand new edition of Busted.
Yikes.
And it's coming up right after this.
It's that time of year where there's just a little chill in the air. The coffee's getting more pumpkin-y. The football games are getting more football-y. I don't know. What I do know is I'm so excited for sweater weather, and I am set this year thanks to Quince.com. I am doubling down on my sweater investments from Quince, especially because their Mongolian cashmere sweaters start at $50. Right now, I've got a lovely mustard yellow, and then I just got another one in the rich burgundy. They're beautiful pieces for your closet, and they just feel so good when they go on. And I'm just going to tell you right now, once you start shopping at Quince.com, it's hard to stop. Leather jackets, cotton cardigans, soft denim. It's also fall and also perfect. And by partnering directly with top factories and cutting out the cost of the middleman, they pass all the savings on to us. Not to mention, you can feel good about your purchase because Quince only works with factories that use safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. So get cozy in Quince's high-quality wardrobe essentials. Go to quince.com/Brooke. That's my name, BROOKE, for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/Brooke to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/Brooke.
How do you stay ahead when you're building AI applications? Start with a head start. IBM's high-performance Granite models are optimized for enterprise tasks, like domain-specific processes and workflows. They're designed so you can do less training and more creating. Ready to hit the ground running? Get started now at ibm.com/granite. IBM. Let's create.
Okay, we've all got a thing, like an obsession. You know, for some of us, maybe it's cool vintage fashion or cars. For my husband, it's definitely sports cards. And there's a place where all those things live under one roof. It's eBay. eBay is where closets get filled with statement pieces and vintage finds, where designer handbags are the real deal. And all your favorite dead stock sneakers wait for you. They're calling your name. Or maybe you live like my husband for uncovering rare trading cards. Seriously, that is actually his obsession. Yeah, just a quick search on eBay is like opening a door to stacks of them. And if it's your car that fuels you most, eBay is a stocked garage filled with any part you need for any DIY job. My mom has actually even bought 2 cars off of eBay. Yeah. Really. The best part is on eBay, it doesn't matter what you're into. Maybe you're building a museum-worthy vinyl collection covering your walls, floor to ceiling in retro movie posters. Very cool. Or you just can't stop thinking about antique ceramics. You know, it's that 2 a.m. can't get it out of your head thing. That's what's on eBay. So go find what keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
This podcast is sponsored by PayPal. You know you're scrolling through your phone right now while listening to this podcast. Hunting for those sweet Black Friday deals, huh?
Well, you're in luck. With the PayPal debit card, you can earn a fabulous 5% cash back on up to $1,000 spent in your monthly category. Whether it's clothing, health and beauty, or just for this holiday season, tech. Let's say you find a site-wide sale on your favorite denim brand. If apparel is your monthly category and you check out with your PayPal debit card, you'll be stitching together those savings like a pro. Turn Black Friday into Stack Friday with 5% cash back in your monthly category with the PayPal debit card. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Terms and limits apply. See terms at paypal.com/rewardspal. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license by MasterCard International Incorporated and may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted.
How crispy are the new Delimex Crispy Quesadillas? Let's see. I'm going to pop one in the microwave. Yeah, Delimex Crispy Quesadillas are crispy even from a microwave. I can already smell it. Heads up, if you hate loud crunching, you might want to mute. So crispy. Like, barely hear myself think crispy. These should come with a warning. If this crispiness is making you hungry, get to your closest grocery store for Delimex Crispy Quesadillas. In the frozen aisle.
Sneaky husbands.
Two-timing wives.
Bad boyfriends.
And even worse girlfriends.
They thought they could get away with it.
But now
they're about to get busted.
Some people get reminded of their exes when they watch an old rom-com movie or hear a certain love song come on the radio.
Yeah.
Others get reminded of their ex when they see a back alley trash can overflowing with garbage and lies.
Yes to that, Jeffrey.
And
Yes.
for that second group, we created this segment for you called Busted, where listeners can come on and share stories about how they caught their dumb exes cheating on them. So let's start with one of our listeners named Kristen. Kristen, tell us how you busted your significant other.
So I was driving with my boyfriend. We were going to go get some food, but I needed to stop at the bank first. And he was on his phone, like, scrolling, and didn't realize that I was going through the drive-thru instead of going into the bank.
Okay.
And when we started going through, he started like freaking out and was like, "Why are you going this way? Like, you should just go inside. It'd be so much quicker." And I was just like, "Chill out." And so once we got in front of like the teller window, he like ducked down, I was like, "What is happening?"
Oh, I duck down always when I go through the drive-thru anyway, just to freak him out.
Also, it's because your balance is really low.
I slipped. That's what happened.
So when I got my cash out, in the envelope, there was a sonogram picture with a note taped to it that said, "It's yours," with a little lollipop.
Whoa! That's a weird bank promotion.
And you're like, "I love Dum Dums. Thank you."
Yeah, he obviously like couldn't hide it. He had to come clean. Like, you could see her through the window, like looking at us.
She must have been mad.
It was, I mean, it was devastating at the time, but literally like the Dum Dum sucker just like really solidified the deal for me. Like, to this day, I remember too, it was one of the blue Dum Dums.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's blue. It's a boy.
Cutest gender reveal ever.
Exactly. That was the whole vibe. And it was a boy. And
oh, God. You know a little bit too much about the baby, honestly.
No.
Let's see who's next. Kenny, tell us how you busted your significant other.
So my girlfriend at the time was like 5 years ago. She used to do horseback riding, like take lessons.
Yeah.
Nice.
So one day I was headed to work. She left for her lessons or whatever. And I noticed she left the helmet by the door.
Oh, okay.
Me being the great boyfriend I was at the time, I said, let me bring her helmet. I'd hate to have her not have her helmet. So I go there. I get to the stables or whatever. I'm looking around. I can't find anybody.
It's weird that nobody's there for the lesson.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, maybe they rode off.
Yeah.
They rode off like a few miles away.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
I hear this scream coming from one of the stables. I thought it was like a horse giving birth or something. So I go over to that stable, and she's literally rolling in the hay with her instructor.
Wow. She sounds like a horse giving birth. I think there was more than one reason you shouldn't have been with her.
I don't know. It sounds like he's doing something right.
You think? I don't know. That is. I don't know if you've ever heard a horse giving birth.
Okay, let's get to the next.
The screeching.
Don't need any more details. Thank you, Kenny. Let's just go on to Lisa. Lisa, tell us how you busted your significant other.
So this was like 10 years ago. I was dating a new guy, and he had to go out of town.
and he left me his house keys in case of emergency. So, I went over there to go check up on the house, and I'm there and I'm walking around, and I hear like a rustling sound coming from upstairs.
Oh my God, I'd be so scared.
No.
Did you run out of the house?
Yeah, fight or flight.
No. I went upstairs to check it out.
You're the person in the movie that gets killed. Why do you do that? Have you never watched a horror film?
She was the one that needed to protect the house.
I grabbed the freaking broom. So
That's
you'll be
that's
fine.
good. They'll
Yeah.
be clean. Great.
So I follow the sound, and I open the door to this room, and it's a parrot.
Oh, a parrot.
Like a bird?
Like the bird?
Parrot, a bird.
Did you know your boyfriend had a parrot?
No, he had never mentioned anything about a parrot before.
Whoa.
I walk up to it, and it starts going, I love you, Mary. I love you, Mary. And I'm like, my name's not Mary.
Oh, yeah. Wait, your name's Lisa.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
And he had told me stories before that was the name of one of his exes.
Okay, so that's...
Yikes.
Okay.
Yeah, so then, I walk around the room and I find a note on the counter from her thanking him for the other night.
Oh. What did she
Maybe it's the old
bird
love.
sit?
No, I don't think it was that.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I don't think so either. I was just for you.
What'd you do?
So I spent the weekend with the parrot, and I taught it how to say, "You're single, Brad. You're single, Brad."
It's amazing.
Revenge is
course,
sweet.
Of course, the dude's name was Brad.
Yeah, of course it was.
That checks out. Make sure you hit up our text board at 78592. If you have a funny story about how you caught your ex cheating, you could be on the next edition of Busted. Phone Tap's next.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Nowadays, it seems like everyone in the medical field's jumping on this new trend where they want patients to rate and review their doctor after every appointment. Have you had that?
Yeah, I get it from the dentist mostly. I get a text message. It'll say, hey, please fill out this survey and then write us a review.
And
I always get the emails.
I get the idea behind that, but it's a little bit annoying to receive multiple texts from your anesthesiologist being like, hey, did I knock you out okay? Rate me on a scale of 1 to 10.
You're like, I can't remember, so I think it was good?
Yeah. That's a good thing, yeah.
Well, that's why we call a guy today who's been frustrated getting lots of texts just like the ones we were describing after his appointment at a foot doctor.
Oh,
And so
podiatrist.
he told his wife about how obnoxious it was, and she forwarded that information on to us so that we could prank him in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello?
Hi, this is Greg from Foot and Ankle Clinic. I'm looking to speak with Seth, please.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Seth. I'm just following up on your appointment with Dr. the other day. How's your foot feeling?
I mean, it's fine so far. It's only been a couple days, so I'm hoping the treatment works.
Yeah, duh. Should have thought of that. Well, hey, we're all hoping you're going to feel 100% soon. Just wondering, our office sent you a text message with a short follow-up survey. Did you happen to see that?
Yeah, I did see those messages, yeah.
Well, just wondering when you were going to get that filled out for us. We really appreciate patient feedback. So if you just take a couple minutes, it's really quick. Tell us what
Look,
you thought.
I'll try to get to that when I get a chance, okay? And
Hey, thank you. We appreciate that. And I'll talk to you later. Have a terrific day. Sorry, we're a foot clinic.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Hello?
Hi, Seth. This is Greg again from the Foot Clinic.
Oh.
Funny story. I totally forgot to ask when we were talking earlier. When did you want to schedule your next appointment?
I don't know that I will need another appointment. I have no plan for that.
Okay, gotcha. And just wondering, in the last few minutes since we talked, have you had a chance to fill that survey out?
God, no. I sure haven't there, Greg. It's only been like a few minutes.
Okay, no problem. It does take, less than 2 minutes to complete the full survey. That's why I brought it up. It's really quick, you know.
I got it.
Okay. Seth, can I ask you a question off the record here?
Yeah, I guess. Sure. I am very busy.
Oh, yeah, this is really quick. Did the doctor caress your foot for too long when he was looking at it? Because a few people have said that to us.
Okay. I don't.
More of a massage instead of an inspection?
This is something people are saying is happening over there?
Just a bunch. It's okay. You know what? It's fine. I just wanted to know if that's why you weren't filling out the survey. You can be honest with me.
Well, I mean, that's concerning to me that a bunch of people have said that.
Oh, no. You know how online trolls are, right? They just comment on everything. Oh, touching my feet. Felt uncomfortable, you know.
Buddy, I don't know that that's what that is, man.
Good. Okay, good. Then it's not that, and that is a positive review. So let's get that survey filled out.
I'm not doing that survey, man.
Okay, well.
You're killing me over here.
I'm just going to have you talk to the doctor directly then. Please hold.
Oh my God. No.
Hello, this is Dr. Lowe, foot specialist.
Hi?
Yeah, hi. This is Seth, right? You're the one that's not filling out the foot survey?
What do you mean?
What gives, man?
I just told Greg, no, I haven't filled that out. I've been busy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't honestly understand what's with all the pressure here. It's just not like a mandatory thing. I might get to it if I get to it.
There's no pressure. It's just I don't want to go into all the details about it, but apparently few folks have posted online about me caressing their feet for longer than normal.
Oh, my God.
We're all kind of nervous about what your response is going to be. So just, I don't know, tell me, was I caressing your tootsies too much?
No, it was fine. I don't...
Oh, just fine. Okay.
I also, you don't really sound the same you did. Is this Dr. Lowe?
Well, I'm whatever you want me to be if you send me a picture of your feet right now.
Christ, what the is going on?
I was like, we're just messing with you, man. This is a prank call.
Oh, my God. What?
My name's actually Jeffrey, and this is my co-host, Jose, from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you, man.
Christ, you had me freaking out over it. Oh, wait a minute. How did you know that I had a foot appointment the other day?
Your wife, Carrie, told us you've been complaining that your doctor's office keeps texting you for that feedback form. So she really wants to mess with you. She said you're getting really annoyed with them.
I mean, yeah, they have been super pushy with this weird foot feedback thing, and it's all getting on the edge of creepy. But thank you guys. You've let me know that I need to go.
Of course. And, after we're done here, we are going to text you a survey asking how we did on this prank phone call.
It's very important.
Don't you dare.
I'll caress your foot if you give us a high score.
Wake up every morning with phone tabs. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I love our listeners.
Oh, that's nice.
I really do, but rarely are they higher than a 4.
What?
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, wow.
That's a direct quote from Brooke in a recent management meeting.
That is not
Feel free to complain at 78592 and tell us that you'll never listen to the show again. Brooke, all that is going to be on you.
I would never think that or say that.
Yeah, she did say they can't see their phones through their ugly faces.
What?
I heard her.
But rarely do we have
say that.
attractive people admit that they've listened to us before.
Well, because attractive people like to be cool.
Yeah.
And we would take that down a couple notches.
We're not like the cool kids.
Plus, why do you think we've been banned from doing remotes at beauty salons? Too many broken mirrors.
Wait,
not
is that
allowed
why?
back.
Is that why I haven't been doing them?
Yeah,
I assume. But today, we talked to a woman who's a professional supermodel, who's recently single and may have heard of our show.
Whoa.
Hey, that's close.
Is she open to love with one of our listeners?
Uh-oh.
Could be one of the most impossible challenges we've ever had.
Is this Beauty and the Beast?
But gosh darn if we're not ready for it.
Okay.
Uggos unite.
Everybody in this room and the army of Uggos who listen to us. Again, Brooke's words, not mine.
No.
Looks be damned. We are going to band together, for better or worse, for a second date update.
Hey, we have pretty hearts.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
We're in this together.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We're going to do it coming up next.
If your business needs a new application, then developers will have to write code. A lot of code. If an application needs to be modernized, then you'll need time, resources, and caffeine. If this sounds daunting, then use Watson X Code Assistant. Built with IBM's Granite code model, it's AI designed to generate code in languages like COBOL, Java, and YAML quickly. Learn more at ibm.com/codeassistant. IBM. Let's create.
Okay, we've all got a thing, like an obsession. For some of us, maybe it's cool vintage fashion or cars. For my husband, it's definitely sports cards. And there's a place where all those things live under one roof. It's eBay. eBay is where closets get filled with statement pieces and vintage finds, where designer handbags are the real deal. And all your favorite dead stock sneakers wait for you. They're calling your name. Or maybe you live like my husband for uncovering rare trading cards. Seriously, that is actually his obsession. Yeah, just a quick search on eBay is like opening a door to stacks of them. And if it's your car that fuels you most, eBay is a stocked garage filled with any part you need for any DIY job. My mom has actually even bought 2 cars off of eBay. Yeah. Really. The best part is on eBay, it doesn't matter what you're into. Maybe you're building a museum-worthy vinyl collection covering your walls, floor to ceiling in retro movie posters. Very cool. Or you just can't stop thinking about antique ceramics. You know, it's that 2 a.m. can't get it out of your head thing. That's what's on eBay. So go find what keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
This podcast is sponsored by PayPal. You know you're scrolling through your phone right now while listening to this podcast. Hunting for those sweet Black Friday deals, huh? Well, you're in luck. With the PayPal debit card, you can earn a fabulous 5% cash back on up to $1,000 spent in your monthly category. Whether it's clothing, health and beauty, or just for this holiday season, tech. Let's say you find a site-wide sale on your favorite denim brand. If apparel is your monthly category and you check out with your PayPal debit card, you'll be stitching together those savings like a pro. Turn Black Friday into Stack Friday with 5% cash back in your monthly category with the PayPal debit card. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Terms and limits apply. See terms at paypal.com/rewardspal. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license by MasterCard International Incorporated and may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted.
How crispy are the new Delimex Crispy Quesadillas? Let's see. I'm going to pop one in the microwave. Yeah, Delimex Crispy Quesadillas are crispy even from a microwave. I can already smell it. Heads up, if you hate loud crunching, you might want to mute.
So crispy. Like, barely hear myself think crispy. These should come with a warning. If this crispiness is making you hungry, get to your closest grocery store for Delimex Crispy Quesadillas in the frozen aisle.
For many of us, the holiday season means more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more of your personal information in more places you can't control. It only takes one innocent mistake, even if it's not your mistake, to expose you to identity theft. Not to worry, LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points every second and alerts you to threats you could miss by yourself, even if you keep an eye on your bank and credit card statements. If your identity is stolen, your own U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed. The last thing you want to do this holiday season is face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or other financial losses from identity theft all alone. Gift yourself the peace of mind that comes with LifeLock and spend more time doing more of the holiday things you love. Visit lifelock.com/iHeart and save up to 40% your first year. That's 40% off at lifelock.com/iHeart. LifeLock, for the threats you can't control.
Second date update.
Well, this happens every once in a while, but sometimes before a call, I need to warn my co-hosts. Please do not get too excited.
Okay.
Do not make any sensual sounds. Don't pre-text your husbands that you're not coming home today. Because we have a guy on the phone for a second date with an accent. Brooke, put the phone down. Put the phone down.
I just need to tell him.
No, phone away.
I'm just going to be just 15 minutes late.
No, you're going to be home on time.
I'm just late.
Our listener's name is Charles.
Okay.
And Charles, now that my co-hosts are braced for it, let's hear your voice.
Hello?
Oh my God. Mashers and bang.
I'm more worried about Alexis. She loves British.
Yeah,
I'm
she does.
speechless over here.
Oh, God.
All he said was hello.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
And I'm going to say
All
goodbye.
right. So, welcome to the show, Charles, and I'm apologizing ahead of time here, but
You're literally being sexually harassed.
It's totally okay. I mean, I get it all the time here, honestly.
Well,
it must be hard life that you live.
Yeah, no wonder you moved here.
Before we get into your day, Charles, your email says that you travel around a bit, so apparently it doesn't make it easy for you to meet people. Is that right?
Honestly, it's very difficult because, 6 months of the year I'm over here, and then 6 months I'm back home in England, and it really makes it hard to make any kind of real connection.
Yeah, that would be hard. I mean, in either place. Because, like, what are you going to do? Like, hang out with somebody for a couple months and be like, oh, we're going to do long distance for 6 months. That sounds terrible.
That sounds kind of nice, though.
Oh.
The distance would be good on and off. But, if it's hard to meet people, Charles, how did you meet the person that you want us to call today?
So I actually met her through a friend, and my friend was like, listen, I have this friend who's recently single, and I was a bit skeptical.
Wait, you met her? You met her here, or you met her back in England? I'm sorry, because we can't make international calls. Our station doesn't have the budget for that.
We just literally don't have the money.
Yeah, no, it's here. It's all right.
Okay,
good.
And so you were kind of hesitant. You said.
I mean, who wouldn't be? Recently single, that normally sets off the alarm bells, doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay, you're the rebound.
Yeah. So let's just say that once she started showing me pictures on her phone, those apprehensions kind of went away.
Okay, so she was hot enough that you were willing to be her rebound if you did.
Yeah, well, when you put it that way, but yeah.
Okay.
Can we attach a name to this person that you saw?
Yeah, her name's Melanie.
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 Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
So did you ask her out?
So it was kind of like a mutual thing. We decided to meet up at the local pub.
We call that a bar around here.
Yeah, I know. Everything's better with an accent. That's a classy meetup.
So we went to the pub. Yeah, we had a few drinks. We got to know each other, having a nice little conversation.
What did you think about the chemistry between you two?
I mean, I thought it went really well, to be honest, because as soon as she started talking to me, she was just like, "Oh my God, I love your accent."
Nice.
I was like, "Oh, thank you so much. I never hear that."
That's funny. That was funny.
Old dog,
that was
you.
good.
Yeah.
What'd you guys connect over?
A little bit of everything, to be honest. I mean, we played darts, we played a bit of snooker.
A bit of what?
Is that like a different type of pool game or something?
Snooker's the British version of pool.
Oh, you play pool.
Where you put them in your mouth.
No,
That one?
that's I think
That's your version.
Oh, hide the cue. Yeah.
That would be the 8-ball you were.
You don't have to explain the rules to us, but that sounds like a good time.
chalk stains everywhere.
So at one point, she let me know that she's actually a model.
Oh, bro.
A guy with an accent and a model? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I'm curious, how did she drop that? I always wonder how people work that into a conversation.
Yeah, was it in her bio or was she really a model?
Maybe he never saw a bio because they were hooked up by friends.
Right. Yeah, okay.
So no, she just kind of, we're talking about what we do, and she mentioned that she was a model. And so I think anyone would do this in the situation. I was like, oh, do you have any modeling pictures?
And she just showed you her Instagram?
No, she actually pulled up these professional-looking photo shoots all in a gallery.
Cool.
Sounds to me like Charles is getting a little randy.
Yeah. It sounds to me like I can see why she turned down a guy with an accent.
Yeah.
She has a lot of options.
Yeah. How did things end that night?
After a few drinks and after a few laughs, I walked out to her car, and I was kind of hoping for a little goodbye kiss,
a little snog,
and a
little snooker,
a little snooker,
a little after hours game of snooker. Yeah,
yeah, the Jeffrey version.
And
I was shot down, shall we say? I got the side hug.
Do you have any idea why she might have turned you down?
I mean, the only thing I can think of is that when she showed me her modeling pictures, I kind of, I'll be honest, I had to pick my jaw up off the floor,
Oh, you may have.
But that's a flattering reaction.
Isn't that what she wants?
I would have thought so.
Maybe you just never gave her a compliment. Did you remember to pick your jaw up and say something afterwards?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I let her know that she was absolutely gorgeous, both in person. In fact, I even said she was better in person.
Oh, that's cute.
You should have said the D word. You are just dashing. Dashing.
Maybe it sounds better when he says it.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Charles. Say the word dashing.
Dashing.
Oh, wow. Charles.
It is pretty good.
Yeah.
Why is Jose's pants off? I don't know.
We're going to go to work for you, Charles, right here. We're going to play a song, come back, and we're going to call Melanie for you, and we're going to figure out why she is not calling back the most charming British bloke we have ever spoken to on this show before.
Indubitably.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Cheerio. We'll do it next.
Second date update.
Harry Styles, Jude Law, Ronald Weasley. What do they all have in common?
Tell us.
Besides the fact Alexis has DM feet pics to all of them, they're all from England. But none of those blokes compare to the British charmer who reached out to us for help today with a second date named Charles.
Aw,
Yes.
Charles.
I haven't sent him pics
I
yet.
thought Ron was from Hogwarts, but
They're in England.
That's British.
Yeah, they're definitely in England.
Oh, okay.
Now, Charles spends time on both continents, but recently he got set up with a woman over here, a model named Melanie.
Oh, man, must be so hard to be you, Charles.
Melanie is recently single.
Oh, it's so she's so
Red
excited.
flag. And after their night out at the pub, Melanie is now acting like a royal bee.
Oh, what?
Which stands for boo, because she's ghosting him.
Oh, I thought we meant the insect.
That's not what it stands
Yes,
for, Jeffrey.
in our book it does.
No, even in what do you call it? Royal English? What do we call his English? It's different
proper,
than ours.
I don't know.
Queen's English.
King's English.
Ah,
Yes,
the
thank you.
Yes.
And the whole point of this call is to try and reach out to the royal bee to see if we can reconnect them.
Say that.
Brooke, okay, before we call Melanie, do you have any last thoughts or lewd comments that you would like to hurl at Charles?
I mean, Charles, you actually really liked Melanie, right? Not just because she was super hot. Like, you want a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, she seemed like an absolutely
You get
lovely...
that? She's calling you a loose man, Charles.
Oh, wow. Our Charles would never, Brooke.
I would. I mean, trust me, I do not look down on the loose part of anything.
Oh, dang.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited for you. I think that you can get this back.
I mean, I really hope so, because it is really difficult to meet people, if I'm honest.
Right.
Yeah, I bet.
Especially hot models. It's difficult for anyone to
Yeah,
meet
that
them.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit intimidated to call her, but we're going to
Are
do
you?
it. I'm nervous.
That's cute, honey.
But here we go. I'm going to dial Melanie, and we're going to get your second date update right now.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah. It's in her voice.
This is going to
isn't
be
it?
a tough one.
Yeah.
Hey, is this Melanie?
Yes, this is she.
You can do this, Jeff.
All right,
Yeah.
here we
Don't
go.
be nervous, buddy.
Big
You
boy
got
pants.
it.
Hey, Melanie, what's up?
No.
We're calling from a radio show called Brooke and Jeffrey in the
What's
morning.
up, Melanie?
Sorry about his
I
vibe.
feel like there's a lot of people there.
Yeah,
Hi.
Yeah.
we have a
Hi,
whole show
Melanie.
here. I'm Jeff. There's everybody else.
Yeah.
They're not important.
But
I got you, Jeff.
the whole thing is we're calling on behalf of one of our listeners who went on a date with you recently, and you're not talking to him afterwards, and he doesn't really know why.
I feel bad. Can you specifically say the person's name?
Oh, does that mean you're going out with a lot of guys right
Of
now?
course she is.
Yeah.
We know that you just got out of a relationship. You were set up by your friend.
Oh, the British guy. Okay.
Yes.
Charles is the one that's trying to get a hold of you, but apparently you're not talking to him anymore, and he doesn't understand why.
I mean, I was a little disappointed in our date. I felt
Oh, you were?
a little misled. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Was
that's
he
too
not,
bad.
like, as cute as you thought he was going to be or something?
I mean, I was told that he was a professional athlete, so I was thinking,
Wait, what?
yeah,
You were told that he was a what?
a professional athlete.
Oh, we never
Pro
asked
athlete.
him.
Tell us that.
Well, is he
He said he's
not?
here-
Because we never asked him if
Yeah,
he
we
was.
didn't
I don't. We have no idea.
And it makes sense 6 months in and out. It's a season.
Well, I mean, I was assuming he played football, soccer, or
Okay.
tennis.
Yeah, soccer.
Okay.
I mean, this guy's a professional dart player.
Dart?
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a bad thing, though, when you say that? It's bad for him to be a professional dart player?
I just expected someone tall and athletic and not like a normal guy that plays darts at a bar. I don't know.
Oh, that's a burn.
Oh.
I just feel like if it's not in the Olympics, it's not a sport. I don't know.
Wait a minute. So he wasn't like
Is that-
chiseled with a six pack?
I mean, so that was a disappointment to you.
I mean, definitely.
And you couldn't get over it? Like,
As much as I really, really like Tom Holland, I just wasn't expecting Tom Holland.
But
So he's like an
even
average looking
But
guy.
Zendaya loves Tom Holland, and look how awesome she is.
Zendaya.
Zendaya. Yes.
No, you can try and sound young all you want, Brooke, but
No,
no
I
one's
mean,
gonna.
I'm just saying, Melanie, like, you could be that cute couple. You could be the Zendaya to the Tom Holland.
Okay, let's get off of Tom Holland and Zendaya and let's focus on
Zendaya,
Charles.
guys.
Who cares?
I'm trying to sell him.
Well, now's the perfect chance to have that conversation with him because Charles is actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
Oh, gosh.
Tom Holland's here.
What's up?
Charles, you there?
Hi, Melanie. Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
It's a little awkward.
I have to just correct you on something.
Uh-oh.
I am a professional athlete. Where I'm from, darts it's renowned. It takes focus, it takes dexterity, it takes athleticism. You have to be a top-tier human being to be this good at darts.
How
He's
good
got
are you?
strong fingers.
I mean, I'm the top player in all of England.
What?
No way,
Whoa.
really?
Dude, so like people in England know your name?
I get stopped in the street when I walk through London.
Wow. Brooke, that's the people on SportsCenter. Like, they're huge in England,
Yeah.
but then they come out here, no one knows who the heck they are.
Melanie, does that make up for his lack of biceps and abs?
I mean, I never said anything about his biceps or abs.
Right, because they weren't there. But he sounds like everybody knows him, that he's a pretty big deal over in England.
You mentioned that darts isn't on the Olympics. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a whole movement there, but that's not the point. Over here, I am dominating the competition.
I bet.
I bet soon he's going to be posing like half naked in a Calvin Klein hat, I'm sure.
Well, just not what I was told.
Yeah.
I mean, it just doesn't sound like you believe me, Melanie. And I make a lot of money.
So, Charles,
Didn't like
you
that.
are upset that it just sounds like you're trying to prove to her that you are of the caliber that she was expecting. Like, you're not insulted that she may be looking for more surface things.
True.
Well, like, I didn't question her about being a model. I didn't say, hey, you're a model, get up there on the catwalk, give us a twirl.
Yeah,
I
true.
just took it at face value. I'm sitting here, I am an athlete, maybe not the one she envisioned, but I don't need to prove myself. To have my profession just kind of pushed aside, it's a little insulting.
Okay.
Does it sound a little
not a
bit
good
like
line.
Tiny Tim wants another bowl of porridge?
What?
Jeffrey.
That was so random.
I don't even know what that means, but
Of course you know, you're a model.
I do feel bad that he feels disrespected. So
Okay.
I do apologize.
Oh.
But my picture of a professional athlete is definitely different than, what you are as a dart player.
Well, sometimes the best things in life come in a small package.
Wait a minute. Are you admitting something?
Yeah,
Not an incel.
Yeah, that's not a great
That's
phrase
not
to
gonna-
say over here, Charles.
No.
I had a lot of fun, Melanie, and to be honest, I kind of want to continue that.
Oh,
Kind of.
Continue the fun. Let's play some stuff.
Well, you can continue it on our bill because we will pay for the next date you guys go on if you both agree. Melanie?
If someone's going to try this hard to get my attention by calling the radio to call me, I got to give you a second chance.
Hey!
Oh my God, you guys.
Although, if he is a professional athlete, I think maybe he should be able to pay for the date, right?
Oh.
I thought you didn't care about the money.
I mean, even rich people like free things, I think.
Yeah, Brooke would know.
Oh, I mean, you guys shouldn't have to do that if he says he makes so much money.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't have a gift card to the Cheesecake Factory. We'll toss one in there.
I don't think I know about the Cheesecake Factory. Is that something I should, is that something I should look into?
Oh, do we
Charles, it's going to blow your freaking knickers off, dude.
That is a cultural awakening.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Man, after that, I think we all deserve to get knighted.
Is that what happens when you help an English person? Alexis, you know.
I've never been knighted,
Oh,
so.
you've only been dumped by an English person.
That's right. Ouch.
Come on, they hook up all the time.
I'm just waiting
come
now
on.
for a call from Buckingham Palace for telling this British guy about the Cheesecake Factory.
Wow.
You know the second he goes in there, he's going to eat a few slices and immediately lose his accent.
Yeah.
And then he's going to blame us for it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, it's cherry pie.
I love this one. Oh man.
I'm still impressed with us.
I don't know. I can't believe he wasn't more upset with her.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Dudes are so shallow, too.
Yeah.
Like, he was totally fine that she only wanted him for his money.
Yeah,
and
I
to
was
be
I was going to say, it's still fishy to me that once he mentioned, well, I'm the number one player in England, I make a bunch of
Well,
money.
they both travel a lot. They'll probably cheat on each other.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just saying.
I mean, they both know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alexis would know.
But I'm still impressed. I'm taking it as a win.
Okay.
We hooked up
Okay.
a British person and a really beautiful person.
We're Disney.
They always need help.
Yeah.
Very hard to find love for them.
And if you need help right now, you can always email us. We'll call the person who isn't calling you back.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, friends.
Finally.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
The only
and
day we're excited to gain weight.
I'm assuming no one in this room is hosting this year.
Nope.
Right?
Heck no, bro.
And
You kidding me?
for some reason, I just see a room full of gluttonous eaters rather than generous givers. So makes sense.
I'd
But
be like, hey guys, I got delivery. Like,
Yeah.
McDonald's, anyone?
Jose's like, I got 80 rolls, and that's it.
someday, though, if you do host, this is an interesting fact. A new survey found 29% of people hosting will ask their guests to bring part of the meal to Thanksgiving.
I think that's a good thing.
I'm bringing like 4 dishes to my in-laws.
Yeah,
That's a warning.
Some
Yeah.
people even divvy it up like more than that. Like you bring the turkey legs, I'll bring the turkey wings, you bring the turkey chest.
Okay.
It's nice
Hey guys,
to split
I
it
brought
up.
the neck.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's not a neck.
And then you just glue it all together? or-
Yeah. Separate dishes.
Stitch it?
Yeah.
16% of hosts will ask guests to pay for their Thanksgiving meal.
Interesting.
Brooke, how much
Yikes.
money are you planning to give your mother-in-law for hosting this year?
Well, I'm bringing a full case of wine, so I think that's my investment.
But that's all for you.
Yeah, well, right, but it's also an investment for them because I'm much nicer.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
when you're drunk, you're
Does that
nicer.
even work, Jeff? You leave and they just like mail you an invoice?
Venmo.
Yeah.
Or a Venmo
I think you
request?
probably just like agree to split it even before.
No, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Make it rain on the dinner table if you want to and get it really festive. But that's a good question. Is it okay to ask people to pay for their meals on Thanksgiving when they come over?
So. It
I
doesn't
just
feel right.
it doesn't feel right just because of the name Thanksgiving.
It's supposed to
right?
be sharing
right?
and, like,
it doesn't
inviting.
feel like if you're gonna host, then that means you're taking it on.
Whether your family is Venmoing each other or not, hope everybody has a happy and safe holiday this year from our gluttonous mouths to your ears. And don't forget, starting on Monday, we're going to start counting down the top 10 phone taps of Christmas. Make sure you're listening to the best phone taps we did in 2024. We got laser stories coming up next.
Does your AI model really know code? Its specific syntax? Its structure? Its logic? IBM's Granite code models do. They're purpose-built for code and trained on 116 different programming languages to help you generate, translate, and explain code quickly. Because the more your AI model knows about code, the more it can help you do. Get started now at ibm.com/granite. IBM. Let's create.
Okay, we've all got a thing, like an obsession. You know, for some of us, maybe it's cool vintage fashion or cars. For my husband, it's definitely sports cards. And there's a place where all those things live under one roof. It's eBay. eBay is where closets get filled with statement pieces and vintage finds, where designer handbags are the real deal. And all your favorite dead stock sneakers wait for you. They're calling your name. Or maybe you live like my husband for uncovering rare trading cards. Seriously, that is actually his obsession. Yeah, just a quick search on eBay is like opening a door to stacks of them. And if it's your car that fuels you most, eBay is a stocked garage filled with any part you need for any DIY job. My mom has actually even bought 2 cars off of eBay. Yeah. Really. The best part is on eBay, it doesn't matter what you're into. Maybe you're building a museum-worthy vinyl collection covering your walls, floor to ceiling in retro movie posters. Very cool. Or you just can't stop thinking about antique ceramics. You know, it's that 2 a.m. can't get it out of your head thing. That's what's on eBay. So go find what keeps you up at night. eBay. Things people love.
This podcast is sponsored by PayPal. You know you're scrolling through your phone right now while listening to this podcast. Hunting for those sweet Black Friday deals, huh? Well, you're in luck. With the PayPal debit card, you can earn a fabulous 5% cash back on up to $1,000 spent in your monthly category. Whether it's clothing, health and beauty, or just for this holiday season, tech. Let's say you find a site-wide sale on your favorite denim brand. If apparel is your monthly category and you check out with your PayPal debit card, you'll be stitching together those savings like a pro. Turn Black Friday into Stack Friday with 5% cash back in your monthly category with the PayPal debit card. Don't just pay. PayPal.
Terms and limits apply. See terms at paypal.com/rewardspal. This card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to a license by MasterCard International Incorporated and may be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted.
How crispy are the new Delimex Crispy Quesadillas? Let's see. I'm going to pop one in the microwave. Yeah, Delimex Crispy Quesadillas are crispy even from a microwave. I can already smell it. Heads up, if you hate loud crunching, you might want to mute.
So crispy. Like, barely hear myself think crispy. These should come with a warning. If this crispiness is making you hungry, get to your closest grocery store for Delimex Crispy Quesadillas in the frozen aisle.
You'd probably love to get a new Subaru right now. Well, there are a lot of worthy charities that would also really love it if you got one. It's the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event. Right now through January 2nd, when you purchase or lease a new Subaru, Subaru and its retailers will donate a minimum of $300 to charity. You can support animals through the ASPCA, helping children with Make-A-Wish, providing meals and companionship for seniors via Meals on Wheels, or helping to preserve our treasured national parks by supporting the National Park Foundation, as well as supporting charities in your own community. Subaru has been turning car buying during the holidays into an act of generosity for the past 17 years. And when it's all said and done, after this year's event, Subaru and its retailers, with the help of people like you, will have donated nearly $320 million to charity. Get a great vehicle and support a great cause. To learn more, go to Subaru.com/share. Subaru, more than a car company.
It's the radio segment that's starting a masculine nail salon for men.
Oh, that's cool.
You could bring your nails, nuts, bolts, screws, whatever you have in there.
Oh.
They'll file them, paint them, make them camouflage looking.
Yeah!
All nice and manly for your man projects.
Flame nails!
Yeah.
It's Laser Stories, the segment where we read weird news stories around the globe just like everyone else does, except we've got a laser. Those other testosteronies just don't. This first laser story is out of the great state of Florida.
Yeah, let's start strong.
20-year-old Kyle Mortimer was dressed in a banana costume, peeing on the side of a building recently. A pedestrian saw this, flagged down a nearby cop who went over to check it out, and that's when he quickly realized he wasn't dealing with the sharpest tool in the shed. Because across the street from Kyle was a long row of porta potties.
Could have been easily solved
Could have
there.
gone over there. As the officer approached, Kyle the banana took off and started running in a zigzag pattern.
Okay.
Wait, because he's drunk or is he trying not to get caught?
Isn't that how you're supposed to run from an alligator?
Yeah.
That's how you run uphill.
Column A,
I think
column
it's a
B.
bear. Yeah.
Trying to make it harder for the cop to catch him. Another deputy managed to snag him by the peel, but Kyle was too slippery for him and got loose.
Oh. At this point, he should just lay down on the ground and have one of the cops slip.
A third officer arrived on the scene and finally brought him into custody. So he's facing charges for disorderly conduct and resisting arrest. And yes, he was still in his banana costume when they took his mugshot. So here is his mugshot photo in his banana outfit.
Oh, he looks like a sad banana. Yeah. You know?
We're going to post it up on our Insta stories if you want to see it at Brooke and
I
Jeffrey.
mean, where's the rest of his bunch?
This next laser story is out of Alapena, Michigan. 8 women decided to rent a castle house on Airbnb, which was described as an incredible historic home that's bursting with charm.
Oh, that's cool.
Price was $257 a night for the entire group, who was
Whoa.
celebrating their 50th high school reunion.
Dang, that's cheap.
Wow.
And they enjoyed the first 2 nights peacefully.
That's nice. Yeah.
However, the night before the big reunion, something went horribly wrong. 2 of the women, Brenda and Shirley, were attempting to go to sleep in the turret room, and that's when they spotted a small, dark shape hovering.
Hovering? Wait a minute.
Turns out it was a bat.
Oh,
my God, no.
Well, you're in a castle. So.
That's true, actually.
They screamed, ran out, and slammed the door, and at that point, they thought they'd escaped, till they were in the stairwell and suddenly were consumed by a huge swarm of bats.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Deeper into the bat cave.
Oh my gosh.
Hundreds of them. They covered their heads and ran screaming back into the bedroom with the single bat.
Oh.
And they,
Well, that
Lesser of
didn't
two
look so
evils.
bad anymore.
better, yeah.
You know?
They tried to block the door cracks with towels and pillows,
You
but
can't.
nothing could stop them from getting into the room.
You would.
Yeah, can they find you under the bed?
Bats can slip under the tiniest of holes.
Oh my God.
They can they're crazy.
The ladies ran to the bed and cowered underneath their covers until dawn when the screeching bats headed back up to the attic.
Oh my gosh.
And at least one of the women says she was bitten.
Wow.
And an exterminator found a large colony of brown bats up in the attic with bat urine and, quote, inches upon inches of bat droppings
that's what they do.
coated the floors and walls.
It's an excellent fertilizer, though.
Yeah, I hear that's expensive, actually.
Yeah, it is.
The women who were advised to get rabies shots say that their vacation was turned into a sleepless, scream-filled night of terror.
Oh, no.
And now they want Airbnb and the homeowner to pay. No word on how much the women are asking for, but word is it's enough to actually buy the house.
Wait, what? They just don't want a refund for the night?
This next laser story is out of retail world.
Ooh.
Prepare to feel old, because Urban Outfitters is now selling refurbished iPods and calling them, quote, vintage.
Everybody got time for this.
No way.
That's really funny.
A listing for the 4th generation iPod from 2004 described it as a genuine piece of vintage retro tech and the perfect blend of new millennium design with modern features.
Dude, I still have my iPods because I don't know how to like I made all those cool playlists and now they're just gone. They only live on that one device. If it dies on me,
Spotify now, bro.
no, I don't have the time for that. I don't.
Just remake it.
Yeah, it takes forever.
Oh, bro.
4th gen is before touchscreens, so with these iPods, you still have to use the wheel on the front to scroll through all the different songs, and they obviously don't support wireless headphones. So I guess, they're right. It really is vintage.
Oh my gosh.
That is so funny.
I kind of miss that wheel. Like it was almost like roulette, playing like what is it going to land on this time?
What's not vintage is the price tag.
What?
Because they've been selling them for $350.
Oh, dang.
God. How much did we originally pay for these things? Anybody remember?
Right around there,
Yeah,
I
around
think.
that? Okay.
Several people pointed out you can buy one on eBay for $35.
Oh, there you go.
But Urban Outfitters ain't here in that mess. That model and the 4th generation refurbished iPod mini are both already completely sold out.
Damn, Daniel.
Whoa.
And so now that this has been such a huge success, retail experts say look out for even bigger markups on other vintage check this Christmas. Maybe some new VCRs, anyone? Only $700. Classic.
I'll take a DVD player, but as long as it's not HD or anything.
Low D. I can barely make out what's on the screen.
Yeah.
This is authentic.
So cool. This next laser story is out of the Universal Sniff Test.
Uh-oh.
The parent company of Degree Deodorant and Axe Body Spray announced deodorant sales are finally rebounding after a huge drop during the pandemic.
Good.
Ew, that's gross. They dropped.
People were staying home, so nobody was just...
That was the thing. As soon as
Stay
people
home,
started
right?
working from home, they stopped caring if they smelled like an old shoe.
It's sometimes healthy to let your armpits just breathe, you guys.
No.
Disagree. But with people returning to the office, that's no longer the case, and sales of personal care products were up 8% last quarter, and half of that was just from deodorant sales.
Interesting.
I think a lot of people have been back in the office for a minute. Like,
Yeah, I know.
I feel like this is a couple of talks from HR. Like,
This
so
should have been
this
like
is an issue.
a couple years ago.
Yeah.
A study last year found once the pandemic hit, there was a huge drop in how often we were showering, wearing deodorant, shaving, and applying makeup. No change for Brooke, though, during any of
Not
that.
at all.
I guess we were still in the office, though.
Yeah. I stick to who I am.
We-
All right? Unapologetically.
She started this trend.
Yeah.
We even started brushing our teeth less
Ooh.
during that time.
Really?
But thankfully, hygiene is officially back in style and back in the workplace.
Sweet.
Okay, let's shower.
That's why this guy just got his shell buffed. I could see my reflection in it.
Ooh, shiny.
Wait a second, where are my pants?
Wait, what?
Uh-oh. A lot of adjustments happening. We gotta just end laser stories. It's over for the day. We'll do it again same time on Friday.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Win! Brooks! Box!
On the horn is a new player, Kristen from Puyallup, who is a dental hygienist. And this holiday season, she is hosting not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, 30 people at her place and has never hosted before.
Oh, my God.
Kristen,
Thanksgiving?
what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question, but I'm just going to wing it. I'm going to wing it.
And it's your first time.
Are you like doing it potluck style, I hope, at least, so other people
Oh,
have to...
yeah. I'm in charge of cleaning, and they're in charge of cooking, and that's all I'm going to give.
Okay, that makes sense.
If it was me, I'd just be like, PB&J's for everyone.
I was worried she was going to have a nervous breakdown.
Which family member are you least excited about coming? Shout them out on the radio right now.
Oh, they probably listen, Jeff.
I was like, I don't want to say that on the radio.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them all. I love them all.
Yeah, there is one, though.
That's
we all
a nice
know. We all
PC
have one.
answer, Kristen. We're going to send Brooke out of the studio. While that happens, you know the game's played. You got 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know when you can say pass, but you do have to beat Brooke outright to win. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right, first time. Here we go. Your time starts now. How many years is a senator's term?
2.
What is optics the study of?
Eyes.
Name the animal that is most used on car logos.
Horse.
Area 51 is located in which U.S. state?
New Mexico.
Chris Pratt plays what character in the Marvel Universe?
I don't know. It's fast. Wow, that's hard.
No, that was solid work, Kristen. For a first time, solid.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, let's bring Brooke back into the studio.
Which is what we're hoping Thanksgiving is going to be. At least solid.
Yes,
is
a solid performance.
It doesn't have to be amazing.
Since you're a new player to the show, you get to ask us any question you want to ask, Kristen. What do you want to know? You can ask anybody specifically.
Anybody, anything. Or all of us.
Well, it's not really a question, but I did go to Stadium High School where I know Jose went.
What's up? Did you graduate?
Wait, no, it's her question. It's her question.
I did graduate in 2008.
Okay.
What's the
and what do you want to
question?
know?
I don't know. I don't know.
They don't teach questions at Stadium High School. They only teach statements.
It's a glowing review for the type of education you get there. She can't think of a question.
Our question is, I went to Stadium High School?
Yeah.
There it is.
All right,
Yeah.
Brooke, it is your turn to answer.
Yes.
All right. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Let's do it. Your time starts now. How many years is a senator's term?
6.
What is optics the study of?
Eyes, vision.
Name the animal that is most used on car logos.
Jaguar.
Area 51 is located in which state?
Nevada.
Chris Pratt plays what character in the Marvel Universe?
Pass.
Lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. Is that true or false?
False.
All right. I've had enough of your question asking. Too many
Was
questions.
that my fail or is that your fail?
That was your fail for sure. You'll find out why in just a second. But first, let's go to the scoreboard with Jose.
Let's get ready to
Bolaños.
Christine, you got one correct today.
Oh.
Or Kristen, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay.
You got one correct.
Listening
Go
skills.
Stadium High School.
Listening skills also stellar at that school.
My handwriting, it looks like an E at the end.
Okay.
It's sloppy.
That's-
And then Brooke.
Yeah.
You got 2.
Oh, barely.
Not a good showing for anybody today, but it was enough to pull out the victory. Brooke, let's go over the answers. A senator's term lasts 6 years.
Okay.
Optics is the study of light,
Oh, okay.
which I can see why you both answered vision.
Yeah.
The animal that's most used on car logos is not a jaguar, it's a horse.
Jaguar, didn't I?
There's
Is
only
that why
one.
you were laughing
it's a
at me?
very
Did I say it
specific
weird?
car brand.
I don't know.
Horse or cat.
I'm trying to think of, besides Jaguar, what car would have Jaguar
Yeah,
on the logo.
exactly.
I don't even know I said
You
it
know
like
it's
that.
a Chevy because I got a Jaguar on the front of it.
There's at least 10 companies, though, that have horses on it. The second is
wow.
Lions.
Wow.
Area 51 is located in Nevada. Chris Pratt plays Star-Lord in the Marvel universe.
See,
Whatever.
now that's karma
Yeah.
for making fun of me.
Words are hard. And lightning is hotter than the surface of the sun. That's true. It's 5 times hotter than the
really?
sun. So, Kristen, sorry, Brooke bested you today, but just for being on the show, we're giving you 2 tickets to the Seattle Christmas Market.
All right.
Seattle's Winter Wonderland is back. Make unforgettable memories at the Seattle Christmas Market with festive activities, delicious food, and a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Get your tickets for the Seattle Christmas Market at seattlechristmasmarket.com.
That's my son. He's very excited for me.
We'll be back to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids instantly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy, knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Sign up for Greenlight today at greenlight.com/iHeart.
Every day, our world gets a little more connected, but a little further apart. But then, there are moments that remind us to be more human.
Thank you for calling Amica Insurance.
Hey, I was just in an accident.
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of.
At Amica, we understand that looking out for each other isn't new or groundbreaking. It's human. Amica, empathy is our best policy.
PNC Bank knows banking should be boring. If it wasn't, bankers might sound like movie trailers.
In a world with banks, a woman walks in, ready to risk it all.
I just want to open a savings account.
Or you could do that.
Drama is good for movie trailers, not banks. That's why PNC Bank takes a boring approach to your money, so you can live a happily fulfilled life. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank National Association, member FDIC. Brilliantly boring is a service mark of the PNC Financial Services Group, Inc.
This is Jana Kramer from Wind Down with Jana Kramer. This podcast is brought to you by Kim Crawford Wines. As the leaves turn and the air gets cooler, Kim Crawford invites you to take a breather and enjoy the beauty of fall. Whether you're carving pumpkins, planning a cozy night in, or just taking a moment to appreciate the season, take your time to savor amazing with a chilled glass of New Zealand's finest. Experience your own golden hour with Kim Crawford Sauvignon Blanc. Visit KimCrawfordWines.com to learn more and find Kim Crawford wine near you. Savor amazing. For those 21 and over, please savor responsibly. Constellation Imports, Rutherford, California.
This holiday season, surprise everyone on your list with the best gifts. Tickets to see their favorite artists live. Choose from thousands of concerts and comedy shows, including Mariah Carey, Mary J. Blige, Matt Matthews, Metallica, Thomas Rhett, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Sarah Silverman, and so many more. Share a memory together or give a gift they'll never forget. Find the most exciting gift for every fan at livenation.com/gifts. That's livenation.com/gifts.